want to come to Cabrini when I grow up. I'm going to be a feature editor, and I think that Dr. Zork is a really nice guy.
With my job, I think of Jay-Z at least once a day. I have really no choice but to think of him. When I'm sitting there, when I'm sitting there, you know, trying to edit something, I have to think of something that he taught me. So it's every day.
Dr. Zork brought me back to school. I had actually stopped going to college and dropped out and was fixing people's pools. And I ran into him at Merchant of Venice play in Delaware County, and he convinced me to take a Shakespeare class. And 2 years later, I was a journalist, and I have him to thank for that.
And I know that one of my biggest mistakes while I was at Cabrini in the Loquitur was that I spelled, which is very bad since I'm a copy editor, but I spelled Dr. Zork's wife's name wrong, which is very bad. And I put Susan instead of Suzanne, and he did not let me forget it.
I bet he didn't. So
yeah, just call her Sue.
Just call her Sue, you're safe.
I wrote an article on him, like a bio, and he was like, no way.
As you can see, I have a beer here, and I do owe my rather large beer belly now to Dr. Zork. It's one of the things that he taught me as far as getting through the long nights and making sure that you get through and make deadline and do all those types of things, that you should grab a six-pack. So, Jay-Z, hi, how are you? This beer's for you.
I love Dr. Zork's Shakespeare classes, and I'll never forget the time that we were in a Shakespeare celebration for his birthday, Shakespeare's birthday, and Dr. Zork and I read a hilarious excerpt from Cleopatra involving that. And it was just so hysterical, like he just cracks me up. It was bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Like he went there and it was a really like not PG-13 kind of reading.
I was the guy who never believed in networking and never believed in career development and all that stuff. I always thought it was sort of a waste of time to network. I got my first job, which set off my whole career because of networking, through Cabrini. A graduate who was also the editor-in-chief of the paper a few years before me had lunch with Dr. Zork one day, and she had said that, you know, we're hiring a position for someone to come in and work in the marketing department. You know, it doesn't need a lot of experience. Do you know anyone that would be good for the position? And Dr. Zork suggested that she give me a call. She did. I applied, had no interest in financial services, marketing, or anything like that. And then, you know, going on 8 years later, I built a career around it. So I never believed in networking, never believed in that sort of thing, and it's the thing that I rally around the most now and try to help other people network as much as possible. So I'd say that's the thing.
Major thanks to Dr. Zork for knowing what was best for all of us before we did. I didn't want to be an editor back in the day. You told me to. I said, fine. I'll be an A&E, arts and entertainment editor, but I want to do it with someone. Long story short, I was the only news editor, and there were a lot of fun moments, there were a lot of heavy moments, but in those 9 months, I learned more than I ever did in those 9 months and in the 4 years, and those 9 months have endured to this day. And you helped me, you saved my professional career and gave me my professional career as I know it today, and I owe you everything. So thank you. Anybody else want to say anything?
We love you, Dr. Zork, and
Jay-Z.
Kathy Youngman, too.
And
Thank
Kathy
you, guys.
Youngman, thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Take care. Long live the Loquitur.